A very good morning. You're watching Breakfast Primetime News live here on News First. I'm Mahina Bongzo. Sri Lanka secured a 39-run win against West Indies in the fifth match of the Triangular One-Day Series. Details coming up on Sports First, but here's a look at the headlines. Discussions fail, train strike continues. The Special Parliamentary Select Committee to convene today. And Adli Manzoor's decree envisages changes to the Islamist drafted constitution and a referendum which would pave the way for elections early next year in Egypt. Moving on to the stories in detail now. The 48-hour token strike commenced by railway employees will continue today. Convener of the Sri Lanka Railway Graded Employees Unions Collective, Janaka Fernando, said that if authorities do not provide viable solutions to their problems, they will resort to trade union action in the future.
A large number of commuters were inconvenienced yesterday to the strike action carried out by railway workers.
Today is the second day of the strike action commenced by us. 48 hours will conclude at midnight today. Only 9 railway turns operated yesterday of the 390 railway turns. That is why we wanted to resolve this matter through discussions without resorting to trade union action. The Presidential Secretary gave us an appointment for 2:30 p.m. yesterday for a discussion. We had taken a decision at around 10 a.m. to attend the discussion. We received a letter at around 2:10 p.m. stating that Presidential Secretary has informed the Minister of Transport that we would not participate in discussions without suspending trade union action. We rejected that discussion. If we suspended trade union actions, we would be given the same oral promises that were given before. Hence, we will continue the trade union action until midnight.
Meanwhile, railway authorities took measures to cancel all nightmare services last night.
The Parliamentary Select Committee appointed to make recommendations and compile a report on political and constitutional measures that should be taken to enable all people residing in Sri Lanka to live as one nation will convene today. The composition of representatives to the committee was approved by Parliament on the 23rd of November 2011.
Speaker Chamal Rajapaksa earlier informed the Parliament of the government representatives named to the Parliamentary Select Committee. The committee will be chaired by Leader of the House, Minister Nimal Siripala de Silva. 18 representatives from the ruling party have been included in the committee, while 12 members representing the opposition are yet to be named. When news first made inquiries, Secretary General of Parliament Dhammika Dasanayake stated that the Parliament Select Committee can convene despite the absence of opposition representatives. Dasanayake noted, therefore, that the committee will meet today. Representatives of the PSC can present proposals on the 13th Amendment to the Constitution and other matters.
The Ministry of External Affairs says it has requested a report from the Indian government on the security measures taken in the aftermath of the series of explosions that rocked the temple town of Bodh Gaya in the Bihar province.
2 monks were injured in the 7 blasts that occurred in the Bodh Gaya temple complex, including at the Mahabodhi Vihara. Secretary to the Ministry of External Affairs Karunatilaka Amarugama has requested Sri Lankans to avoid travelling to the region until the report requested by the Sri Lankan government is provided by India, adding that investigations into the incident are yet to be concluded. Amarugama said that he would receive the report once investigations have been completed.
Minister of Construction, Engineering, Housing and Common Amenities Wima Veerawansa states that the terrorist attacks on Bodh Gaya proves that expected objectives cannot be fulfilled by providing police powers to provinces. The minister made this statement at a function held in Colombo yesterday.
It is the police in respective states that provide security in India. It is the Chief Minister who has ensured police security in the state. What police assigned to provide security in Bodh Gaya? It was the police of the central government. This indicates that the central government accepts that this job cannot be done by the state police. India is a country which created 2 separate police services for the upper and lower regions of the country. However, it was the police of the central government that deployed to provide protection for Bodh Gaya. Therefore, India accepts that the state police cannot do justice. It operates based on the instructions of the Chief Minister.
Let's now take a look at your foreign currency exchange rates. Sri Lanka secured a 39-run win against West Indies according to the Duckworth-Lewis method in a rain-interrupted fifth match of the triangular one-day series also involving India.
Oh, that is brilliant.
The match, which commenced on Sunday at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad, was called off due to rain, with Sri Lanka on 60 for 3 after being put into bat first. The match was shifted to a reserve day yesterday, although rain hampered play once again, forcing the match to be restricted to 41 overs per side. Kumar Sangakkara made an impressive 90 not out, inclusive of 6 boundaries and a 6, and was ably supported by skipper Angelo Matthews, who contributed 30 runs to help Sri Lanka post 219 for 8 in 41 overs. Kemarosh was the chief destroyer for West Indies, bagging 4 wickets for 27 runs.
That's hooked away beautifully. 6.
But Sri Lanka have garnered in their 41 overs and of 95 and stayed not out.
In reply, the Windies found themselves in a spot of bother at the onset of the innings, losing key wickets thanks to the efforts of Shaminda Eranga and Angelo Matthews, who inflicted dire blows. Darren Bravo provided the much-needed resistance to the team with 70 runs, while Lendl Simmons chipped in with 67 runs.
No, he's hit out pretty well. It's typical.
However, their efforts were in vain as the Sri Lankan bowling attack led by Matthews, who yielded 4 wickets for 29 runs, and Shaminda Eranga, who picked up 3 for 46, restricted the host to 190 for 9 in 41 overs to save a victory.
Well, he's not been in form at all this series, and he first ball off some
Come alive. And finally we have a winner. Really had to fight it out. Kumar Sangakkara, 90 not out.
Sangakkara walked away with the Man of the Match award.
Putting his hand up.
Well, that brings to an end Breakfast Primetime News for today. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again at 8:55 on our Live at 55 bulletins. Till then, have a great day ahead.